Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another Red Talk? What's good, people? Flawless is in the back. He'll be in a second, bruv. What you telling me, my bro?
Yes, man. I'm blessed, fam. You all good and everything, yeah? Everything
Yeah, I'm
good?
all right. Can't complain, bruv. Big up the chat, man. What you man telling me?
Yeah, man. Just switching off the mic. Yeah, man. It's good, man. Another win. You feel me? That's what it is, man. It's all positive surrounding Manchester United currently at this moment in time. So yeah, another win. I know the chat's gassed. I seen you know what I'm saying clips of you and your match reaction and stuff like that. So you gassed. Who would have thought, man? Who would have thought that all we wanted was Manchester United to do well? Who would have thought,
Yeah,
yo?
but bro, that's all it was, though.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? That's
who would
all
have
we
thought?
were, bro. So I don't know. Like, it's not really a surprise.
No, it's really not, because we know that these players were much better than they were showing, and you see that, and they fought. Because when Kevin bins that, you think, it's gonna be a draw, but then they go right down the other end and score. So you have to give them
Right.
credit for that. You feel me? But we have good attackers, so it's not a surprise. Look how many goals we've scored already. I think we're one off our whole total from last season in the Premier League. It's like 1 or 2 or something like that already.
I didn't even know that, bruv. To
Yeah,
be
yeah,
fair,
something
but
crazy. I think it was like 45 last season, and we're at like 43 or 44 this season already. So obviously we're gonna break that. But who would have thought bringing in better attackers would yield that? In particular, attackers from the Premier League, the chat will know. I'm just checking here. Yeah, we scored 44 this season, and last season we scored. So we've matched it already. Last season we scored 44 in total. So we've already equaled the total already with 14 games to go. All right. Goes to show.
we can't complain, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Carrick's
saying?
got
We
what of
can't
them?
complain.
For real? Carrick scored what? 3, 2. He's got 7. You know what I'm saying?
He's
Fletcher
got
got
8,
9.
hasn't he? We got 3, 3, and 8. We got 3 against Arsenal.
Oh, yeah, it was
3
3.
against Thingy, yeah.
Yeah. You
8
right.
goals in 3 games, bro.
8 goals in 3 games. And even Fletcher got 2. So that's 10. So between the 2 of them in 4 games, they got 10. And just before that idiot manager got 34. Ridiculous, yo. Fucking ridiculous.
Oh, nothing but facts, man. Do you know what I'm saying? We're still getting linked with this Elliot Anderson, bruv. Daps was convinced here that he's already agreed to go Man City. So why do we keep getting linked with this youth, blood?
Oh, is that what Daps was saying?
Bruv, Daps was telling me that it's done, bro. But I keep still seeing this Anderson link like it's not done. You know them ones. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens on that front.
Yeah, because he gonna move 100%. It's just a question of where he moves, and if Forest get relegated, that could even open the door up even more. But I think they're only 6 points above the relegation zone. So if they do, but I think him, Wharton, and Belieber, one thing for sure, they're all gonna get linked to us from now to the end of the season, because everyone knows we in for midfielders, and 2, they're gonna get linked elsewhere. I've seen Anderson links. You mentioned it there to City. I've seen Wharton links to us. I've seen Wharton links to Liverpool as well and City. So I think all in particular the 2 English players, they're gonna get linked to everybody. So it's gonna see everyone's.
I mean,
you know, it's like English tax. You obviously got the English quota as well, and everyone wants England's future stars, and they're highly touted as well. For me, go get all 3 if we're really in business.
I completely agree. Wait, this thing is killing me. Yeah, this thing here. Man said a well-placed source in Portugal tells Confidential that Amorim is set to wait until the end of the season, has wrapped up before breaking his silence and how it rapidly soured at Manchester United. Amorim has no desire to interrupt or affect the remainder of the season as Carrick looks to steer them back to Champions League. Brother, firstly, yeah.
Go on, you go.
Don't fuck around and think that anything you could say could interrupt our season, because you're no one here, bro. You know them. Like, bro, why do you think there's anything you can say here to disrupt man's season, bro?
Like, you're not that guy, man.
Brother, who are you?
You're not that guy.
Do you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck are you, blood? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, are you drunk?
Yeah. And we're also on top of that talking about now you don't want to disrupt our season. But when you was manager, you was happily disrupting the season. That's the worst thing about it.
Brother, so he disrupted our season by being alive, bro. You know them ones. Like, what are you doing?
The audacity of that, Rants. Now you care about us. Now you don't want to disrupt our season. But when you was here, you was talking about suffering. You tried to get rid of Kobe Mano. You wanted rid of Xerxes. What are we talking about? What's going on here?
Bro, and now they're saying that Kobe is close to signing a new deal.
Yeah, he said a new deal.
Brother, like, when I tell you, yeah, there's nothing that Ruben Amorim can say, yeah, that anyone cares about, bruv.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
No one cares. We just won 3 games in a row in CARRICK's first 3 games. It took you like
335 days,
brother,
to win 3 games in a row. It took him 335
there's
days.
nothing you can say, blood. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing?
The scandalous stuff. Hey, make sure you do it on a. Hey, you know what? Oh, I hope he does it on a big outlet, man. I hope he does it on a big outlet. I hope it's like a 2-hour interview or something like that. Because I'm doing a reaction to that. I'm definitely doing a
literally
reaction to that.
nobody cares what this guy has to say, you know. So it's like, what are you pretending here, bro? Like, oh, like what, some big expose? Like, brother, you're shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't win 2 games in a row for how long, bro? Like, there's nothing you can actually say, bro. Have some shame and just continue to say nothing, bro.
Nah, man. He has no shame. You know this. He has no shame. Because even when you look at it, and remember, it was the whole, oh, if it's not going well, I'll walk.
Yeah.
So walk then. And then rather than just having to sit down with the ownership and resigning, you crashed out publicly to get your payout and then didn't even say anything after. Like I said, I've never seen this before. I've never seen a manager leave a club and say nothing. Even if it's the fan, even if you hated the players, thank the fans. Thank the people who gave you.
This is what I'm saying. He didn't even thank the fans when he left, and he thinks he can wait till the end of the season and talk about why he left. It's still about him. This guy is the most arrogant, yet delusional brother walking planet Earth. Nobody here cares what you have to say, bruv.
Yeah, but what's crazy about it is I think he's further going to expose himself. That's why. That's what it's going to be. It's the inner. He's going to talk about the inner workings of what went wrong. Obviously, not blame himself, because he didn't blame himself publicly while he was here. So it's going to be interesting to see what he says on that point. That's what I want to know. Like,
what excuse can he make for finishing 15th, bro? And losing a cup final? Was he going to blame the board for that?
Yeah, of course. He ain't going to blame himself. He's going to say, he's going to probably talk about the players that he didn't get, players that he wanted to sell, the fact that the board was intervening, the fact that he wanted to play a back 3 and they were talking about playing a back 4. He'll blame the media as well. 110% will blame the media. He'll probably talk about how he didn't want to join Manchester United when he joined us. He'll probably talk about him wanting to resign twice and they blocking him from resigning, all that type of stuff. You already know what it is, man. It's not going to make sense. You're going to blame him. It's going to be not the same, but similar to Ronaldo, on the same part of Ronaldo's interview with Piers Morgan type of thing. But more so when Ronaldo spoke, he didn't say, if you're a fan of Manchester United, he didn't say anything you didn't know. It wasn't a shock. Nothing he said in that interview was a shock. I think people were just surprised to hear that from him. Oh, United are way behind. Well, yeah, we know United are way behind because we watch. Like what we're talking about. We didn't need him to say that type of thing. Oh, the training facilities need updating. Yes, we know that. There's a leak in the roof. Fully aware. But
this is what I'm trying to say. Like, man, saying, you might want to listen to Amarin, bro. You might want to drop me out, bro. I ain't listening to Amarin, bro. What's there to listen to? The same way, CR7's an idiot as well, bro. He was complaining at Man United. Now he's in Saudi on strike, bro. You know them ones, because his team are paying him so much money they couldn't afford to bring people in there, and they can't win a trophy because he's shit. And they're playing with 10 men every game. And now my man's on strike, bro. He's a bum. Should have retired when he left Man United. Furthermore, he should have retired before he came to Man United, because he's the one who set us in reverse, blood. As soon as we signed him under Oli, that was the beginning of the end.
That was a bad signing.
That was the beginning of the end. So Ronaldo can piss off, and Ten Hag can piss off as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So now I won't be listening to Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim can rest in piss, blood. I said it already, and I'll say it again. You know what I'm saying? The game is the game, bro. No one don't want to hear nothing that Ruben Amorim's got to say, bro.
I want to hear the excuses. Like I said, for me personally, I want to hear the excuses. I want to hear the delusional excuse, because he was wilding out in interviews talking about suffering and all these type of things. So I want to know what happened. I want to know why you thought you was the head manager, but they was treating you as the head coach. What was the negotiations? I want all of these spells and all of these excuses dismissed that people still give him. Like, because people use the excuse, oh, he set the foundation for Carrick and all this nonsense, and he got rid of the
set no foundation, bro.
No foundations. This is my point. So what I'm saying is like when people say, oh, he got rid of all the bad eggs, let him come out and say, I wanted to keep Garnacho. I wanted to keep Rashford. I wanted to keep
this guy was playing Garnacho every game before he left. And Rasmus Højlund, bro. Yes. Do you know what I'm saying? He was trying to get rid of Xerxes, bro, and Casemiro. You weren't trying to get rid of them, man. Do me a favor.
This is why I want him to do the interview, because these are the things people use to back him and say he got rid of the bad eggs and the bad culture and changed it around. So I want him to hear him say, hey, you know what? I actually rated Garnacho. I like Hoyland. This is why I played them. Because I remember the excuses at the time. Oh, he's showing the board how bad they are. All this nonsense. And also dispel the myth about him being forced to join. No one put a gun to his head. People keep saying that, yes, build a team. This is where I'm at, Karma.
Man will say, oh, I didn't want to join in the middle of the season. Yeah, I'm sure that 10 million helped. Yeah. You know them way there.
You didn't want to join, but joined. Make that make sense.
You could have said no. No one put a gun to your head, bro. Yeah, like, Man United could have come in and you could have said no. You could have just said, nah, it don't make sense. And they would have said, okay, and they would have gone and found somebody else, bro. You accepted because you wanted to accept, bro. I'm not trying to hear it.
I'm not. And also the thing is, and you also accepted because you thought you could do a good job. Don't hit me with I keep saying this, or it went wrong. Because if it went right and we was flying, and let's say we would have won the Europa League final and we would have finished 4th, there would have been zero conversation about him joining in the middle of the season. Like Emery, when he joined Aston Villa, he joined middle of the season with a worse team in a worse scenario, because that Villa team under Gerrard was awful. That was the general consensus. It was getting relegated. I believe it was 17th, and he signed him a left back in January, and he finished 7th. So how come it worked for Emery, but it don't work for you? All right, man. Okay.
No, facts.
But yeah, Ronaldo, we know what it was with Ronaldo. And I love Ronaldo as a Manchester United player, yes, but bringing him back was the wrong thing. And people
it was horrible.
Yeah.
And look how much money he's on out in Saudi, yeah. When he's on so much money.
That's why they can't sign anybody.
He's stopping man that can't run out of money. Sign people. You know them way there, bro. Like, his salary is obnoxious, bro. You know, it's a joke thing. They're literally playing this bread to be an ambassador of the whole country, bro. Like, he's literally shagging his team, bro.
So that's
by just existing, bro. Like, he's holding his team back, just like he held us back when he played for us. The guy is rubbish, bro. And he's holding back his national team as well. I hope they start him, because that will guarantee they don't win anything.
So, if they start him, it's a wrap. I've been saying this, and Portugal got talent as well. He shouldn't be starting. They got a shot without him. But I'm just in his feelings. But he had outside of his reputation being terrible, like being absolutely butchered, he won. Because people still back him, to be honest. I see comments.
Brother, I'm seeing people online say, like you said, he laid the foundation and all these things and this, that, and that. How can you give this guy credit for anything, like?
Yeah. But Rants, people will say he laid the foundations, but them same people 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, 2 months will say the board didn't back him and all the players were terrible. So what did you lay the foundations for?
They'll say the board didn't back him, the players were terrible, and he didn't get the players he wanted. So how did he lay the foundations, if he didn't get the players he wanted, bro? That tells you, that Ineos laid the foundations, bro, because they brought in the players that we needed, bro. The same players now that have won 3 games on the bounce and got us into the top 4. So he deserves zero credit for anything, blood. He's been playing everyone out of position. If anything, the only thing he deserves credit for is being so shit that we might have stumbled upon, our next permanent coach, for free, blood.
Potentially. It's definitely, that's it. 100%. He has, because he was just, again, like I said, the fact people still back him, and like, he still said nothing to you lot, because you lot supported him heavily. I'm talking about the people who backed him to the very end. We all backed him at the beginning, of course, but once he's shown he wasn't good enough, it's over. The show's a wrap, but people still singing his name. Like, what are we talking about here? It's absolutely outrageous.
Brother, man saying, man are actually giving credit to this player for getting Cunha and Bumo, even though he had absolutely zero to do with it. And then on top of that, we never got fucking Semenyo because of him.
And
we never got Semenyo. Because Semenyo, we would have signed Semenyo, blood. And my man said, I'm not on playing wing back. On this 5 at the back thing, I'm not coming. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what happened, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Like, without doubt. And like, on top of that, I could have identified Cunha and Mbeumo. That's not difficult. We give him credit for identifying players within the Premier League. What is going on?
Knew about first? What did he know about? What did he know about them two when he came in, bro? He didn't know nothing. Are you going to give man credit for players that we'd had scouted already?
Players we all knew. We could all look at it and go, "Hey, you know what? That Portuguese done at Wolves is pretty cold. You know, you see that guy at Brentford, he's pretty cold. All right, let's go get the 2 of them and help us with goals and assists. Who would have thought that? Like, come on, man. It's easy. We talk about it all the time how buying from within the Premier League is a trust and tried method, and we're not giving managers credit for that. It's like we seen Semenyo and Guehi go City. You know why? Because they were obvious signings. Guehi's one of the better centre backs. Semenyo's one of the better wingers. So yeah, all right, go and get them both.
And funny enough, yeah, brother, Amorim was so shit that every player that played against us looked good. So we could have signed anyone. You know, like that. That brother lost to everyone in the league.
We got packed up by everyone.
Bruv, everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone looked like a superstar against the Amorim team, bro. You know what I'm saying? So his shopping list would have been fucking ridiculous. Because everyone looked like a superstar playing against his shit team. So, like, this guy gets no credit for anything, bro. Do you know what I mean? You can't even give him credit for leaving, blood, because he got kicked out. If he walked, I would have given him credit for leaving.
Yeah, couldn't forget leave. And there's another thing, like, and I seen this other quote when it was like, yeah, sometimes I hate my players, sometimes I love my players, sometimes I don't want to be here, sometimes I want to be here for 20 years. It's like how the board just allowed him to say all of these things is ridiculous. And then you not getting results on top of that. But yeah, identifying the Bremo and Cunha is easy. That's the easiest part. I say this all the time. The scout's job and the recruitment team's job is to go and identify players outside of like Lemens, for instance. Whoever identified Lemens, hey, you know what? Props to you. Because you did the business, whoever that was.
Again, that was our scouting department, and then obviously they're saying that Tony Colton, the same guy that identified De Gea, basically said, yeah, he's the guy.
He's the guy.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Props to him.
And this manager wanted Emi Martinez.
That's him. Like, because Emi Martinez is the obvious signing because he's from within the Premier League. So
and also he's older as well.
Yeah, props to the recruitment team for going to get Lemens because he was one of them. No one knew nothing about him. We knew absolutely. It's not like he was at Anderlecht or he's at one of the bigger Belgian clubs or had been in Europe and we go, yeah, him. And look now, 17 million still. So yeah, I scouted. But that's why when people talk about the central midfield area, you have to go and do the same.
Wait, you know what's mad as well? You know what's actually mad? Yeah, we were scouting Cunha, when he was at Atletico Madrid, bro. Like when Oli was here. I remember we was linked heavily with him.
I forgot about that actually. I actually forgot about that. And that goes to go.
You man remember?
Actually,
you man remember, bro. You must remember. We were linked to Cunha time ago, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't materialize even before he came to the Prem. So this shit is not even. This is not rocket science, bro. They've had his data for a long time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And our goalkeeper is serious, bro. Like, he's fucking serious. For me, he's the signing of the season. I don't really care about all these other guys that be scoring goals and that. Like, I don't care about all that. You see our goalkeeper? We found a goalkeeper playing in fucking Belgium, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? For like 12 milli, bro.
Yes.
And he's one of the best keepers in the league already. Like,
So that's why when people say there's no value in the market, nonsense. I keep saying this stuff. There's no value sometimes in certain positions on the football pitch, there's no value in the obvious market. So we look in the Premier League, we look across Europe, and we go, you know what? There's no one stand out there. But there's thousands of players applying their trade, playing football all over the globe, and we have the access and we have the resources to go and scout them. So therefore, go and find him. You just mentioned that we found a goalkeeper in Belgium. Belgian people, not one of the top 5-6 leagues in Europe, and he wasn't even playing for one of the top clubs in Belgium either. It's not like he was at the top and you go, yeah, all right, cool, him. And the biggest compliment I can pay him is that we don't talk about him. He don't get mentioned as a goalkeeper. That's to credit to what he does, because you know what he does very well, the basics. He's the first goalkeeper we've had in a long time that comes and claims crosses. He actually comes up his line.
He came in and he was good straight away.
Yeah,
you know the ones
like period.
Yeah, he was good straight away, and that's mad. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that doesn't really happen with players in general. Like, it just doesn't happen, especially with goalkeepers. Like, you know what I mean? There was no settling in period for this brother. He just came in straight away, yeah. And we've only lost 2 games, yeah, since he's arrived. 2 league games, which is a joke, bro. Yeah. So
and even on top of that, Amorim didn't even want to play him at first. If I remember correctly, when we signed him, Bayern Dare played the game. You the chat will let us know.
He played a couple
games. He played and he made a mistake, and then he put in Lemens as well. And then there was a whole conversation about who's gonna start, and it's like that stems from the manager. But yeah, props, like I said, signing Lemens still. Whatever he was,
but again, and that's what I mean. Even Patrick Dorgu as well. He was cheap as well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Between the two of them, you know what I mean? Getting the two of them, for less than 40 million,
Still.
and to think, that what these men are already worth now, and we're only halfway through the season, like ridiculous, bro, ridiculous.
Look at the price point you're talking.
So we need to look at our recruitment and say that our recruitment has improved tenfold, bro. You know what I mean? Aiden Heaven costs £1 million, and people are already talking about him like he's a viable option to even be starting, bro.
The fact that he's in the conversation for that is credit to it. The fact that we don't talk about Lamens, the fact that we look at Dorgu and we go, if you're playing left wing in a big game, we go, all right, first 25 million he was, and he's 21 years old. Lamens ain't that old. Heaven's a youth as well, so he's a youngster. So yeah, props to them for that. And then they went and, like I said, we spoke about Mbeumo when we spoke about Cunha as well, and going strengthening the midfield area the same way. Like I said, it doesn't have people who will mention Anderson and Wharton and Belieber. And yeah, it's cool if you go get those couple of those or all three or one of the three. But
if they get us two of those and then they get us a Dorgu signing, like a cheap midfielder or something that's young, that has got potential and can grow into the role, calm.
Yeah.
You know, like that. That's it. That's exactly what we need, bro. I swear down. Like, just get a couple prem proven CMs and then get another one that can you get me, that can just develop. And we're nice, bro, because Kone's out on loan. Do you know what I mean? But that chat's gone quiet a little bit. But nah, we need that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
you got Maino who can play in there as well. So then you got 4 or 5 options, and then if another youngster pops up, cool. And then we don't know what's going to happen with Bruno, but we got Maino who can play as the most advanced midfielder. You got Cunha who can play in there as well. So it is looking good. Obviously, they need to get the managerial side of things right and outgoings, etc. But hey, see how everything just looks so much better because Amarim's gone. We wouldn't be talking like this if he was here.
But not only is Amarim gone, but we haven't gotten another fucking hipster, bro. Do you know what I mean? Michael Carrick is coming in and he's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing, and it's like he's just simplified everything, and everything just looks brilliant now, bro, because he's cut the crap, bro. Like, that's all it is, you know. Like, he hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything that I would consider to be rocket science. All the stuff that he's done is stuff that literally any half decent manager does. As soon as they take over Manchester United, they make them defensively responsible and hard to break down, and they play players in the correct positions. That's all they need to do, and straight away, it's bearing fruit, bro.
Yeah, and but again, this is all we was asking for. I talk about it all the time, big up Kaya as well. To do the basics. Say this all the time. What I expect from players, and it's what I expect from managers, is do the basics to a very good level, and then the rest of it will happen. That's all that is. But give yourself a platform. I banged on about this and will continue to do so. Give the players a platform to succeed. And then if they fail, we can look at the players and go, this player didn't play well today. This player didn't, etc., etc. Maybe the manager should have done better. And that's what Carrick's been doing. He did it against us. He did it against City. He did it against Arsenal. He did it against Fulham as well. And we go in, even when we're drawing games, we go and try and win it. Who would have thought that putting on attacking players would lead to us scoring more goals? See what I'm saying, people? We need more goals, so I'm going to put on attacking players. I'm not just going to sit off and be defensive. And Fulham moved the ball well and are good football inside, and there's a reason they're so high in the league. And we dug in. We dug in that game and shown character. And even when Kevin scores that goal and it's a banger, we go right down the other end and score character.
Yeah, our heads didn't drop in it. And like, if that was under Ruben Amorim, the early pressure, we probably go behind in the first place. Like, when you look at how the game went, 2-0 up, could have been 3-0. Do you know what I'm saying? Hit the post with that header. If that's 3-0, we are cruising. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's game over, innit? It was one of them ones where the momentum. And then it's just a mad thing where we can see the penalty, which was unlucky because Harry Maguire is a fraction late. And also, the ball's already left the guy's foot and the keeper's already saved it. And they've given a penalty after the fact, which I thought was bullshit anyway. Because if you look at it again, the guy's already struck the ball. You know what I'm saying? And the keeper's already made the save. Like, the ball's gone. So
again, there's the inconsistencies. Yeah. Because we see that on a regular. We'll see a striker or attacker have a shot, it gets saved, and he gets clattered afterwards. They don't give penalties. And we should have had a penalty in the first half. People just exclude that because that one in Mbeumo was Stonewall. That one there,
Yeah,
how
but
they
you
didn't
know,
give that, I have
but
no
the
idea.
one they didn't
Go on.
even give a free kick for that, you know, because
No.
that looked like it was on the line, innit? It could have arguably been outside the box,
Yeah.
but either way, they didn't even give a free kick.
They didn't give it, and I don't even think they checked it. I'm like,
Yeah,
how
they
is
didn't
that
give
not?
anything in it.
He's tackling from the wrong side and didn't get anywhere near the ball. It's a
He didn't.
Stonewall foul.
He didn't. It was a foul
Stonewall.
regardless. You're spot on, and nothing was given there. And this is what I mean. They didn't give anything, which is weird, isn't it? So the inconsistencies of the referees are an issue, but they're an issue for everyone. So for us to show enough character to concede 2 goals, first a penalty that probably shouldn't have been given in hindsight, yeah, and then on top of that as well, the second goal was just an absolute banger that you can do nothing about. Obviously, Ugarte's positioning is not the greatest, but it's a banger, innit? Like, it's just an
and he got drawn into
banger.
the player as well, Agate, because whoever laid the ball off to Kevin, I can't remember who it is. Agate's going to close him down,
and then he's ran back. Do you know what I mean?
Like, to try and close it. But yeah, sometimes you know what? I just hold my hands up and go, that's a banging strike. I don't like the fact we were sat on the edge of our own area. That's my only criticism with that. Get out. I don't know why we sat off Fulham moved the ball well, yeah, but you're spotting in regards to it. Sometimes you just look at the quality of the goal and go, hey, Fez. I see it. I was like, Fez, it's a banger, but we went down the other end and scored a quality goal, quality piece of play from. See, if Bruno did that more often, I'd be less critical of him.
The thing is, I was talking to my boy who's a Fulham fan, and I even said, you know what? We were fortunate in a way that Fulham was so negative because they brought on Calvin Bassey, innit? And Calvin Bassey was still cold and he got skinned for the goal, innit? And he'd just come on. If he'd started the game and he was fresh, he probably doesn't get done like that, innit? But that's typical the Portuguese manager. He got the 2-2 and my man just wanted to lock off the thing, bro. And it's like, literally, when you look at Ruben Amorim, when we went 2-0 up as well, he would have done the same thing. He probably would have taken off an attacker, put in a defender, and then when it's 2-2, now we have no one to attack with. Do you know what I'm saying? So the fact that we brought on Sesko actually set us up here to win the game, even when it went back to 2-2, because we still had enough attackers on the pitch, innit? And it's one of them things where I wouldn't even say luck, because we deserve to win in my opinion, but we got a positive outcome because we were positive.
Yeah, because that's it. And Bassi probably taken aback because he was surprised. If you would have done a still, so when Mazarawi's passing that ball into Bruno, if you still that and freeze frame that, and you say what happens next, you could have given me 100 guesses. I would have never guessed that. Never in a million years would happen. Never would you have thought Bruno's gonna dummy the ball, run past Calvin Bassey,
and he's got no pace, bro. You know what's so, Bob? He's got no yard, but Calvin Bassey has fully committed to winning the ball and just gone straight past it.
Yeah. So who would have thought not only has he dummied it, ran past Calvin Bassey, who is no slouch, by the way, people. He is pace and power like in full, and then Bruno's picked out Sesko. He's not just hit an area, he's picked him out, and then even Sesko, because I'm thinking, don't shoot first time. He's took a touch to stay, and then he scored.
Yeah, if he doesn't take a touch, bro, that's going over the bar.
Yeah, he don't score, and that's credit to him in a pressure situation. Bear in mind, probably our last attack to win the game, just conceded, and the composure from both of them, quality. But who would have thought, people, that you have attackers on the pitch of quality, and then they can have quality moments?
And look at that, yeah. When you look at that, like you said, yeah, Mazraoui, substitute, Sesko, substitute. So two of the subs heavily involved in the goal, and Michael Carrick's been making the right substitutions every game. He's been making the right substitutions. Do you know what I'm saying? So, brother, how can you not be happy with the way that it's going?
I appreciate it, TTM. Of course, like, where's the complaints? Because people were quick to crash on Darren Fletcher when we drew against Burnley. They'd be like, oh, see, it's the players. They're not good enough. You know, like you said, you tweeted, delete your drafts. It was delete your drafts, not just for rival fans. That's also United fans who were backing Amorim. We wanted to say, see, I told you so. We beat City and Arsenal. We dropped points at Fulham. Because that was the whole conversation.
United still can't beat the little teams. And
United fans, you know, waiting to crash on Manchester United because a manager's been sacked. I thought it was Manchester United Football Club. I thought that's who we supported. I thought we are Manchester United fans, not Ruben Amorim FC.
Yeah, but this is the problem. FC. These men pretend to be supporters of the club, bro. Like, I'm just happy the team are playing well and we're winning. That's it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? These men are still finding a way to try and pit X against Y, do you know what I mean? Against Z and that, bro, it's dead, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Just fucking enjoy it, bro. Like, I've watched 3 games in a row where, for the most part, no one's really put a foot wrong. Like, against City, Dallo was awful, but he was good in the next 2 games. Like, he was good against.
I thought he was very good against Chukwueze.
Yeah, he was very good. He was very good against Fulham, bro. You know what I mean? I've got no issues with any of the players in the last 2 games / 3 games, bro. So people trying to look for something to be negative about, they're boring, bro.
Yeah, because
like, what are we doing?
And like you mentioned it there, man. I look forward to the games though.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh shit, United are playing tomorrow. Oh, United are playing Sunday. Hey, you know what, man? Starting my watch alongs early. Before, when I remember saying I started my watch alongs, people who watch my channel will know this. Man was running jokes about I'm starting my games at kickoff 5 minutes into the game, 10 minutes into the game, 15 minutes into the game. I don't want to do this. Now man's genuinely looking forward to games. Because I'm like, all right, we actually have a manager who's gonna set us up to actually go and win matches. Players are playing better, etc. But a man's here enjoying it. Look at the enthusiasm and vim I'm talking about with the team and the players and scoring late goals and bangers and all. This is what it should be. And you're not going to win every week, but this is what it should be. The win against City. Even if we draw that game, it's like, what was the performance saying? Same with the Arsenal game. Same with the Fulham game if Sesko doesn't score. Yes, I'm disappointed about the draw, but I go, all right, there's something to build upon. There's something
100%. If we draw that game, I'm looking at it saying, you know what, we was unlucky. You know what I mean? Defensively, we defended well. From open play, they never looked like scoring, really. Do you know what I'm saying? We conceded an absolute worldie. And we were unlucky with the penalty, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And like you said, we could have been gifted a penalty on another day. It's just one of them games. But the kind of performance that I'm getting from this team every week, is one that I can support, bro. Because we're doing the basics very well. Defensively, we look very good. Like for a team, before that couldn't defend, and now we look like we're not going to concede goals, bro. And it's happened overnight, bro. Carrick had 3 days to coach before his first clean sheet, bro.
And that's all he's done. I keep saying this. You don't need the best defenders in the world to have a good defense. You can be defensively solid because it's with decent defenders. You know why? Because it's structure. All of a sudden, now our midfield just don't get ran through. Why is that? Because this is the same midfield that's one of the worst in the league, and we need an overhaul, and it's not mobile enough, and it's not physical enough, and it doesn't have no athleticism, and Meno and Casemiro and Bruno can't all play together and all this nonsense. And now we're seeing it. We conceded a penalty and a worldie. They're the 2 goals we conceded. From Arsenal, it was a set piece, because they are very good from set pieces, and a deflection. City, we kept a clean sheet again. So defensively, we are improving. Do we need more clean sheets? Yes, that is a concern of mine. Yes, the fact that we can see 2 goals in quick succession too often this season is a concern as well, because we did it against Fulham, we did it against Bournemouth.
I think naturally the clean sheets will manifest themselves, and I hope because
and that's where it is, because I
we
think
defend well, and also we score goals. And you see, when you score goals, bruv, it puts the other team on the back foot, innit? And we're looking dangerous right now, bro. So when we look here, Man City was Dorgu Mbumo, Arsenal was Dorgu Mbumo, Cunha.
Yeah.
And then we got this game, we got Cunha, Casemiro, and Sesko. So 3 games, and what's that, like 5 different goal scorers?
Yeah.
Like, safe.
Because you're giving them opportunity to go and score. That's what it is. Even if you don't think they're the best and you don't think they're the most clinical as well, it's an opportunity. We scored 3 goals and should have scored more. One, we should have had a penalty, and Sesko should have binsed it. So that's 5. Just off the top of the dome. Against City, how many offside goals did we get?
We could have got 6 against City. And also, not only that, 2 offside goals and 2 world-class saves from the keeper.
That's what I'm saying.
We could have beat them 6-0, bro.
I'm still pissed about that. Donnarumma was on smoke that game.
He was on smoke. We could have beat them 6-0, my bro. Like, listen, like, we're actually on stuff, bro. Do you know what I mean? I was with my brother today. They're not looking forward to playing us.
Oh, yeah, of course not. Have you watched them? Now, don't let that second half fool you.
Don't let that second half fool you. As much as they've been our quote-unquote bogey team, they're shook, bro. I'm telling you, these Tottenham men don't want to see us, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, them Tottenham lot don't want to see anybody. It's not just us. They ain't trying to see them play point blank, period.
Bro, they might want to see Man City, blood, after that last game.
Yeah, they see Man City. I don't know what it is, but yeah, we owe them. We need to put that to bed, because I don't think we beat them in like 3-4 years. We got to kill that. 100%. And we've been, you know what? That's one thing we have been doing this season, because we hadn't been at Arsenal at the Emirates in 9 years, hadn't been in City at Old Trafford, I think it was 3 or 4 years, hadn't won at Anfield away 9 years, hadn't beat Brighton at home in 3-4 years. So we need to continue to put.
Bro,
these
this is our season, bro. Like, I swear down, good things are happening. Like, like when I was on the Big Six, I said it, yeah. Like, when is the last time Man United have beaten Tottenham, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Arsenal in the same season, bro? Like, who knows, blood?
Probably
like,
the treble winning season, fam. It's probably
brother, do you get what I'm saying? It's incredible, fam. Like, when you think about it, because we're gonna smoke Tottenham, and they're the last Infinity Stone. Like, we got everyone else. Do you know what I'm saying? So to do all of that in one season, yeah, is unheard of, bro. Even our title-winning seasons, yeah, we don't beat all of them. Do you get what I'm saying? It's incredible. So
yeah, we have to.
Like, it's a statement. It's mental.
It's a marker. It is. It's a marker, and you need to continue that as well. Go and beat Spurs and performance levels.
Man is saying 2022, bruv. Perhaps.
2022.
Okay. You lot need to fact check that, though. Do you know what I'm saying?
If it's 2022, 4 years ago, we talking about. But was it a 21-22 season, or was it 22-23? Chat.
They're saying 22-23, but you need to fact check that. That seems too recent. You know what I mean? Man said, why are they doing that, brother? You need to understand, yeah, that people are trying to run agendas on the owner, blood. Do you know, the owners, and because they're trying to run agendas on the owners, they're gonna back Ruben Amorim, because in their head, yeah, they're like, yo, if we back Ruben Amorim, then it's a fuck you to the Glazers. That's their thing. You know them ones, because their thing is we should never sack managers because we're not a sacking club. The manager got sacked because the manager was good enough, but the owners didn't back him, bro. They're trying to find a way to make Ruben Amorim's shortcomings, yeah, the responsibility of the board, bro. The only responsibility they had is they should have never brought him in the first place. That's a separate conversation. But these men believe, yeah, that because they don't like the ownership, they can't give them any credit and they can't be balanced at all, bro. And this is why I don't like this conversation. This is why when man want to say, oh, yeah, like, I'm an Ineos apologist or whatever. No, bro, I give them criticism for what they deserve criticism for, and I give them praise for what they deserve praise for. And they've done way more good things than bad, bro.
Because people don't want it to be balanced as well. That's what it is. People don't like the balanced perspective. I've made it clear on my thoughts on Ineos and the Glazers, and I can't stand them. But I'll say this: recruitment has been good, yes, and that's also
not just
why
recruitment.
Go on.
The players we got rid of.
Oh yeah, of course.
They fucked off Rashford.
When I say recruitment, I include that though.
Okay, well, if you're talking about the recruitment and also if you just say the squad building, then.
Yeah. So, all right. So to clarify further, recruitment as well as players that we got. So players we brought in, players we sold.
So just the squad building. So that's ins and outs. The squad building has been impeccable, bruv. And the fact that they blocked Kobe from leaving and they blocked Xerxes from leaving as well, impeccable. Do you know what I'm saying? So the squad building's been great. We got a new training ground already. Do you know what I mean? And that was done in record time because, brother, man was complaining, all these complaints, and we got a brand new training ground already that they're already in. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you look at what these men have done in that short period of time, they've done it. And then if you look away from the footballing stuff, when man are looking at the profits and all them things there, they're up, which means we got more money to spend in the window. And then if we get Champions League as well, that's even more money. So the business side is on the up. The football side is on the up. The squad quality is on the up. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the big fucking issue was the manager. And it's been sorted, bro. Like, so I don't really care, bro. We can dwell on the past, yeah? Or we can just get on with it, bruv, and try finish as high as we want in the table. And to be honest, we can finish as high as anywhere other than first, bro. There's a way that we can finish second in the league this season. There's a way.
Right.
Because if we can catch Villa, we can catch City, bro. So don't fuck about, you know.
Yeah, with me, it's a game at a time and see where we're at. And with Ineos as well, like you mentioned there, the squad building, so the ins, the outs, the cutting of the wages in regards to all the stuff that I'm with. Like I say, my major issue was manager. That's where we're at. It was the manager side of things. And I look at that and go, don't do that again in regards to the future. So whoever the next manager is, because all the talk and conversation about is CARRICK. Like, if CARRICK finishes top 4, and I've been saying, if CARRICK finishes, it shouldn't be Carrick shouldn't get the opportunity to finish top 4 and get the job. If he's your guy, pick him now. If
No,
you
but I
believe
would
in Carrick
argue,
as the
yeah.
ownership,
I
pick him
would
now.
argue, like, if I'm the owners,
Yeah.
I would already know I'm keeping Carrick, but I wouldn't give him the job now.
Again, you would know that you're keeping him. I ain't sure if they know that. That's where I'm at with it.
I think they have an inkling in it. And the reason why I say that is because somebody mentioned there in the chat that they were responsible for helping assemble his backroom stuff. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Steve Holland was an absolute masterstroke, and I didn't realize that he's actually from around Manchester. I didn't even know that.
I don't know he's a Manchester player, no?
It's one of them ones. I don't know if I don't know if he was a United fan, but he's definitely from around Manchester, and I did not know that, innit? So getting him in with his wealth of experience, yeah, that's something that Ollie never had. Ollie had Mick Phelan, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Holland is a lifelong Man United fan, and he's from around the area. Obviously, Wilcox got him. You know what I mean? So just that, yeah, just that alone, yeah, tells me that they were trying a thing in it, and Wilcox has pulled a masterstroke. So if Wilcox is assembling a team like that, yeah, now he's probably put it together and he's saying, you know what, let's see how these men do. I don't think he's writing them off. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think he believed that we would be as good as we are now. Like, nobody did. Nobody did. No one thought we was going to beat City and Arsenal back to back. Obviously, I did, but I said that we was going to beat them. But it's one of them ones where I didn't know we were going to beat them like that. You know?
Yeah, you thought it would be like a little bit more scrappier and
a bit more luck. Even. You know them. I didn't expect it to be as polished as it was.
Yeah, it was super polished. So that's where I'm at with it. Because in regards to it, when I talk about the Carrick situation, if you're giving him the job, sit down and have the conversation with him and make sure he's on the same page as you. Because the reason why we've had issues with Amorim, and we had issues with Ten Hag, and we had issues with Dan Ashworth as well, and that then stemmed into issues with Kobbie Mainoo and his brother with the free Mainoo shirt, is because you didn't do your due diligence. Make sure if Carrick's the guy, he's on the same page. Does he want the same profile of player that you want? Does he want to keep the same players? Does he want to sell the same players? What's the vision for 26-27 season? What's the vision for the season after? Do your due diligence. That's where I'm at with this. Because we've started our last 2 seasons with managers that shouldn't be in charge. That can't happen a third time. We started this season with Amorim, and it shouldn't have happened. We started the season before with Ten Hag. 2 managers we all looked at and went, yeah, there's no way they're lasting the season. There's no way that they should be in the job right now. So whoever it is, so whether it's Carrick, insert name here, people, whoever your manager is that you want to go and get, we need to be doing these things early, because we have to not only bring in players, we also have to sell players, and it's a World Cup year as well, which then longs out, that even makes it more complicated in regards to signing players also as well. So what I'm saying is get ahead of this early and plan. I'm talking about the plan, whoever the manager is, whether it's Carrick or whoever else.
I personally think barring an absolute capitulation, he'll stay, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Which I can see happening. And if that is the case, even though I'm like, nah, I would understand that happening. So make sure there's a plan with it. Because, for instance, I don't know how true it is, but let's say he wants to keep Rashford, just argument's sake. Not saying he does or he doesn't. And the board want to sell Rashford. Sit down and have a conversation with him then. Have that. Don't have that.
I don't think he wants to keep Rashford. When he was here before, he didn't play him.
No, he didn't play him, but I'm just using Rashford as an example.
Yeah, you're right.
Saying whoever. So let's say, for instance, I'm trying to think of a player. Let's say it would never happen, but let's say it was Ahmad, and he was like, I'm going to start. I don't really want Ahmad in the first team like that. He's going to be
I think the Maguire conversation's an interesting
Maguire.
That's an interesting one. Because the board will want to cut down the wage bill. Do you know what I'm saying? But Carrick might look at him and say, yo, he's a valuable member of the squad, which I agree with. So it'll be interesting to see what that conversation looks like, because I think Carrick will want to keep him, even if that's not to start him next season. But I believe Carrick would want to keep someone like that, bro, because you need leaders in the dressing room, and United have always had it. When he came to United, there were leaders in the dressing room. Do you know what I mean? And because we're bringing in these young players, I think it's a mistake to let go of, for argument's sake, if you let go of Maguire, Bruno, and Casemiro in the same window, I think it's a massive mistake, bro. because you run the risk of doing what Chelsea did and just bringing in too many young players, and then you got no leaders, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So bring in some senior players.
Yeah,
Hey,
and we're not going to bring in senior players because we're on this under 25 thing. So because of that, we're not going to bring in senior players. So we have to keep the ones we have. Luke Shaw's 30 or gonna be 30, and Harry Maguire's what, 32 or something like that.
Yeah,
he's like him and Bruno are the same age.
Get rid of the two from the spine, then get rid of the two players from the spine and Maguire and Bruno, and keep Luke Shaw if you're going to. And that's where I'm at. So for instance, let's use Harry Maguire since we mentioned him here. Carrick wants to keep him. You don't want to sell him, or Carrick wants to sell him and you don't want to keep him. Have the conversation now. Don't have Harry Maguire's sister in the Stretford end with a free Harry shirt. Like, no, I learned from your mistakes is the point that I'm making. Like, don't have the same thing happen again, because too much has been repeated. Because to that last super chat where a man said I criticized Ineos and I praised him when he's right, I'm the exact same boat as him in regards to that. When they do good things, I'm like, fairs. And the managerial side of things I don't like. And the fact that Amorim was so... I'm still pissed at them in regards to where we could be this season if they done what they were supposed to. We are 12 points off the top of the Premier League. I'm not saying we would have won the Premier League, but look at some of the daft points we've dropped. If you look at Everton at home, you look at West Ham at home, you look at Wolves at home, and you look at Nottingham Forest away. There's 3 points, there's 5, there's 7, there's 9. And then that's not even including Fulham away. That's not even including Brentford away. That's not even including Spurs, who are horrible at home, who are sat 19th. Like, right. Again, it's a whole, it's marvelous. What if? Again, not saying we would have won the league, but I'm just pissed. And we talking about the midfielders as well.
Bro, to be fair, yeah, we probably would have. This is the wickedest thing, bro, because we're out these cup competitions, bro. Like, we're out of these cup competitions. And the thing is, yeah, like on form in the last 3 games, we're the best team in the league right now. On form.
We are the most informed team in the league. So imagine we were somewhere most informed in the team league previous. So what you're saying is you cost me a potential title race. And I just want to, we haven't been in one since we won it.
They did.
And you're spoken there about experience. That's invaluable. People will look at it and go, yo, being in the title race and having that type of pressure, even if you fall short, helps so much when you're in it again. It helps certain players, etc. Like, this is what I'm saying. It's like, man, I'm talking about, drawing y'all inside the club. You have to just get in the club first. That's where I'm at with it. Let me just be in the club. Let me buy a drink. Let's see what's going on in here. So you don't get underwhelmed and over. And then once you've been clubbing a few times, it's calm. It's nothing. I've been here before. You've been here before. It's normal. And that's where I'm at with it in regards to where I look at the Premier League and go, what invaluable experience that could have been for whoever the manager is as well. That's where I'm 100%. At. And who knows, Carabao Cup, FA Cup. If Carrick's here early, we're probably still in the FA Cup.
Yeah, 100%. If Carrick was coaching that game instead of Fletch, we would have definitely won that.
And then if Carrick was here for the Burnley game like he should have been, even though I think Fletcher did well in that, maybe we win that and we're 2 points better off. I even forgot that game.
Yeah, facts. You're not wrong, bro.
You got to get this.
Even those 2 points. Even those 2 points put us 4 points behind City, innit? And what? 3 points behind Villa. One game swing, and we still got to play Villa.
Yeah, so I played winner, drew to Burnley, drew away against Leeds. Now I'm just remembering all the draw. And again, people, not saying we win all these games because you can drop points at any given moment, off day, on day for the correct team. But I'm saying it's a what if we had set ourselves up better. That's where I'm at with it. So now it's pick whoever the manager is. Again, I don't want them to announce it publicly. Behind the closed doors, get that sorted. Because whoever this manager is, it needs to be on point and for the start of the season. Like, that's where I'm at. Don't set us back on the back foot from the jump, but we'll see.
100%. And yeah, bro, like I was explaining to one of my guys who supports Arsenal, like Michael Carrick, because there was a picture in it of Oxlade-Chamberlain in training with Arsenal or something, and I said to him, he's probably doing his badges or something, because to my knowledge, he's not still playing. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's one of them ones where people forget that Carrick was doing his badges at Man United, bro. Because he even said he was coaching Kobe. Like, I think it was like when he was 14 or something like that. He said he was coaching Kobe. And then remember, he was Jose's assistant. And then he was Ollie's assistant as well. He'd been in around the club. Do you know what I'm saying? And then he went out and then he done his own apprenticeship by himself. So Carrick's actually been a coach for a long time. Like, people forget. people just think that, right, like, man, like, he didn't just get his fucking badges, bro. Like, man's been about. Like, man's been about. So it's one of them things where, like, he's built up to where he is right now, and this isn't a coincidence. And he's got the experience beside him that Ollie didn't have the advantage of having, bro. Like, Mick Phelan was useless, bro. We were just laughing at him every week. Man just chilling in his shorts, not doing nothing.
Yeah, I remember you calling him shorts, yo, all the time, yo.
Bro, that's it. Man's just in his shorts doing nothing, bro. This brer, man said he was in Australia when we brought him back, bro. Just in Australia doing nothing, blood. Like,
he retired, man. He retired to the business.
Cooked, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even trying to hear that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man said I get the point about keeping seniors. I'd keep Cass one more season. Sure, score that, but I don't want Rashford in Manchester. I get rid like Garnish. Agreed. I'd keep Maguire. I'd keep Cass. I'd keep Shaw. Brother, I'd keep all of them for one more year because I think we could win the league next season. I'll keep all of them. I wouldn't get rid of none of them. I wouldn't get rid of none of them, bro. Like, I'd keep everyone, and I would add, and I would add another two midfielders. I'll get rid of Ugarte slightly. I'd get rid of Ugarte, add 2 midfielders, add a left winger, and then go for the league next season.
Definitely get rid of, like, Rashford. Definitely get rid of 110%. Cass, I would like to keep one more season, but obviously he's on his way out. Shaw was back up because I was talking about this literally just yesterday on a live stream. And I was talking about our fullbacks and just how much they don't offer us going forward. Like, when you look at other teams who have,
but bro, Luke Shaw, like, when we was attacking, bro, there's one build up, it was towards the end, bro, when who pinged that? I can't remember who pinged the ball over the top to Luke Shaw, and he just missed it. But bro,
it was it Cunha or Mano? It might have been Mano.
One of them, bro. But we went on a we were just popping the ball around. Man was just rondoing these man off the pitch.
You know what I like is that we've been doing that constant, man. We've been getting new tracks every week, man. Just pure rondos and giving goals and stuff. But that's a confidence thing.
And this is what I'm trying to say, bro. So Mount can piss off as well. You're right, but
Mount can go. Ugarte can go. I think we need at least 3 midfielders.
Get rid of them two. I can't lie. Get rid of Mount and Ugarte, bro. Yeah. And literally just add to that. I would keep Cass, Maguire, Shaw, and Bruno. They're all over 30s. I'll keep all of them for one more year, bro. And I'll tell them it's the last dance, blood. You get me? Let's go win a title, fam.
You know that? Me, I want them gone, yo. Sure, I'd keep.
I'll keep all of them, bro. Because, brother, you know what it is?
Go on.
You know what it is? I've deeped, that this league, is so shit,
Yeah, it's rubbed.
That it's like, if man just keep, players that we know can play in the Premier consistently and can give us at least a 7 out of 10 and just build on that, it's enough to win the league, bro. Like, I swear to you, it's enough, bro. Like, it's enough.
I hear you on the league being terrible. It'll be interesting to see what other teams do as well.
But it doesn't really matter. Like, I'll be real. Like, if you look at Liverpool, for instance, Liverpool have way too much to do, for them to turn from this diabolically shit team, into title contenders next season. Like, nah, bro. They've got too many players to sign, bro. Like, they need to sign a whole new defense, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? A whole new backline. They just signed that Jackie or something, but they need another centre back on top of that because Virgil's poo, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, their left back's rubbish and their right back's rubbish as well, bruv. Even though he's injured.
You don't rate Frimpong?
No, he's rubbish. Do you know what I'm saying? And then they need a midfield as well because what's his name's overrated as well? The fucking
Gravenberch.
No, not Gravenberch. McAllister's overrated. Do you know what I'm saying? And they need a left winger as well because Gakpo's rubbish. Do you know what I'm saying? Mo Salah's rubbish. Like, brother, like, bro, they need about 5-6 man, bruv. Like, to realistically be serious, blood. Like, if we're honest, innit? Like, Arsenal have spent so much money recently, They brought in 9 players in the last window. They're not going to bring in another 9. There's not that many positions they can strengthen in. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's a limit to how much better they can get than what they are now. Because they've already got the striker that they said they needed. They already got the Saka backup that they said they needed. The only position they can really strengthen is left wing, bruv. That's
Yeah,
the
and if
only
they get a left
position.
winger, and also on top of that, depending on what goes on with Arteta, because if he misses out and they get sacked, he gets sacked, and they bring in a better manager, they'll be a better outfit. And
But I
also,
just
we need
don't
to make
think
sure
the players individually, are that good. I think they're good at playing the way that he wants them to play. Do you know what I mean? That's not
I
an
think a better-
expansive team. Imagine if they got an attacking manager, you still got Gyökeres, Saka, Madueke. Even they're still shit, bruv. So
Yeah, they're
even if
still
you
not
had
good.
an attacking manager, they're not good in it. So
But I think a better manager, even though the attack is not good, it's better. Like similar when we spoke about Amorim in regards to our team, it's better than it's showing. I don't rate their attack as that
it's
high.
better than it's showing, but
It's better
I
than it's
can't
showing.
lie, Madueke is their Garnacho, bro.
Yeah, Madueke is awful. I'm talking
Do you
more.
know what I mean? And fucking Gyökeres is their Hoyland, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like, and they just bought these two, so they're not going to replace them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
I get what you're saying with that. Yeah.
they're not. So there's only so much Arsenal can strengthen next season, whereas us, we don't need to strengthen that much, to be better than these guys. Like we don't. Like we just need to sort out that midfield and that left wing.
Panic. I think we
That's
need
it.
that.
That's free signings, bro.
For me,
That's
it's more
free
midfield than left
signings.
back, but I hear it. We do
Brother,
need to
we
set
can
back.
get away with Luke Shaw and Dorgu, for one more season. Of course we can.
You know what it is? I like Dorgu as an attacker more. I'm not gonna lie.
So do I. But I'm saying, man could have him as a utility left back.
Yeah, if he's backup,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just want a first teamer there, and then you have Shaw as backup, and then have Dorgu as an attacking option. And obviously, if there's injuries to both Shaw and your new left back. But I hear your point in regards to that and the league being terrible. I just want more from the. I'm just trying to have it less by default on other teams not being at it and make sure we're on it. Because if we're on it and we do what we're supposed to in this window and teams don't improve for etc., you can clean up. Yeah. You can clean up. Because I've been saying this. Let's say Pep leaves. If I'm a top manager and I look at the United job, the City job, the Liverpool job, let's say Arteta's gone from Arsenal as well. I look at the level of managers in it. I go, I can do this. Are you telling me I can't beat Arteta and I can't beat Liam Rossinho and Thomas Frank?
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. And even if Liverpool got Xabi Alonso, who cares?
Yeah, you can't
beat
Xabi Alonso to a title. If I'm a top manager, I look at that and I go, not only can I win, I can go there and clean up. So go and do it. Don't have it like where it's by Arsenal where we talk about them and go, it's by default. When Rio Ferdinand talking about Arsenal being everyone being rubbish has contributed to why Arsenal are where they are because they've been the best of the rest, which I agree with to an extent. Yes. No, go and be the best. Go and blow everybody out the water. Hire the manager. Go get the midfielders you need to get. Bring in the players of quality that you need to get and win the league by April. Clean up properly. That's where I'm at with it. Go and dominate. Don't look at everyone's rubbish. Hey, that's where we strengthen them. Let's go and do this.
But precisely. This thing, Kane in the summer, I don't want Harry Kane. Harry Kane should stay in Germany, bro. Like, I rate Harry Kane, he's quality, but we need to look forward. Harry Kane is looking backwards, isn't it? It's one of them ones where we've got Sesko, we've got Xerxes, we got Cunha, we got Mbumo, we got 4 guys that can play down the middle now. Like, we don't need to be looking at that position, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's mad because once Sesko starts, them headers start going into the back of the net, he's gonna be a cheat code, blood. I'm telling you, because his leap is crazy. Like, I can't even lie.
You need his overall game. I need more from, but his aerial prowess. Yeah, like that's there. That is there. And again, it's a good option to have type of thing. So because he gives you something completely different from Mbumo, from Xerxes, from Cunha if you are playing him as the 9. But more so the first 2 that I mentioned as well. I don't think right back needs addressing. I like Mazraoui. He's experienced. You put him and De Ligt out there. De Ligt obviously needs to get fit. That's experience right there, and experience with quality. Because then man can still play to a good level. De Ligt's been here. He's played at Ajax. He's played at Inter Milan. He's played at Juventus. Sorry, like he's played at Bayern Munich. Same with Maz. Played at Bayern Munich. Been to the last stage. Champions League.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like man said, right back needs addressing. No, it don't. We got Mazraoui. Man, I forget we got Mazraoui. Mazraoui is one of the best right backs in the league. We don't need a right back. If Dalot was backup right back here, it's less offensive, bro. Because as much as Dalot's annoying, if he wasn't starting week in, week out, and we just saw him every once in a while, it's fine. You know what I mean? It's just, man, I want to see this guy every week, like. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't want to see this guy every single week, bro. It's jarring. But if he was coming off the bench, it's not a problem. The same with Harry Maguire. Like, man, don't want to see Harry Maguire starting every single week, But if Harry Maguire has to fill in, because we got an injury for 1 or 2 games, it's absolutely not a problem, bruv.
Maguire should be backup to the backup.
Yeah.
That's what Maguire should be on. He should be he should be 5th choice. It should be Delit, Yoro, Heaven, Martinez, then him. That's where we're at with it. With Dalot, even though I'm gone, because I'm sure there's a youth right back, it should be Mazzarari and then him playing. Same with Luke Shaw, both sign the left back. Again, people, let's go and try and be the best again. Let's go and get the best players possible. Like, that's where we should be at. Go strengthen. Because then when you look at the weakened state of the Premier League, because other teams in the Premier League are going to attempt to strengthen as well, we should be doing that. And it'd be interesting to see where we end up. And then last stages of the Champions League, I mentioned it, we need to get back to being in title conversation. We need to get back to being in the latter stages of the Champions League. That's where we should be at. So it's a constant. And get the club and the players used to playing 2 games a week, 3 games in 10 days, 4 games in 16 days. You know, it is 1 game a week nonsense. It's good for now because of where we're at. But yeah, we got options, man. We got options up top. Because man are talking about Xerxes here. But strengthen.
Yeah, and Xerxes had a full week of training. Do you know what I mean? The briefings is that CARRICK likes him. So we'll see, innit? Like, he suits the way that we play with Michael CARRICK. Them rondos, he's going to be living life.
Yeah.
He's going to be living
one of them,
life.
Man. That Arabic commentator is rubbing his hands together, yo. Like, that's when he sees Xerxes step onto the pitch to.
It's true, innit? Because
so
him and Kobe, hey brother. Because if you look, the reason why we're so good, is because Cass is it's mainly Kobe Mainu, but Cass and Kobe are the guys that are controlling the tempo. Bruno's not involved in the build-up anymore, and you can see it. He's running forward. Do you get me? And Bruno out of the build-up, means that we can sustain possession way better now, bruv. Because like you're seeing Kobe switching play now. You're seeing them popping, doing little give and goes and all of these things. And Bruno's not involved in any of that anymore. Like, when he is getting involved in these little things, it's in the right channel or on the left channel. He's not in the middle in the half spaces anymore. Like, he's just out the way, innit? And that's why we're able to play these things, bro. And it's beautiful. So when you get Xerxes dropping in as well in the pocket, hey, bro, some team is going to get ripped to shreds, blood. We're going to get some serious highlight reels. So
options. That's the best thing about it. We got options. That's the best thing about it, that we actually have. We actually have options. And it's not just depth for depth's sake. It's actual players outside the mountain, the forward area where we go. You can do something. Whether that's Sesko, whether that's Xerxes, and then you add in the rest as well. Yeah, man. Couldn't you, Bruno? You already know, man.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. That
know what is going.
We're mashing works, bro.
It is.
I can't lie.
I really like what I'm seeing, and looking forward to the rest of the season and see where we can end up in the Premier League, in the table, and go get in the Champions League because it's top 5.
That's it. And bro, like this now, we've got the Bruno that we had under Oli when he was actually contributing, bro, because we had Pogba pulling the strings and Bruno was making them third man runs and getting into the box. Do you know what I'm saying? Doing the shadow striker thing. That's the Bruno. That's the only Bruno that I want to see, blood. I don't want to see this guy anywhere near the build-up, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, all of his weaknesses got exposed playing in that double pivot, brother. All of them.
Because he's not defensively sound. He's not really press resistant like that. His way of, like, there's none of that. That's not his game. He's not a middle third or defensive third player. He's a final third player. And that's where it is now. Put him in the final third so he can shoot, he can pass, he can score, he can cross the ball, all that type of stuff. And we're seeing it now. Because with Maino and Casemiro, you have 2 people who are very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very careful on the ball is what I would say. They look after the type of thing. They play sensible passes, weight of passes, etc. And you mentioned there about Maino switching it out. You see the give on goals, etc. They also offer defensively as well. Maino physically people won't talk about his physicality because of how he looks and how he runs. Because he's not built like a Diamond Traore or Amadou Onana, and he doesn't run around frantically. People say, he can't do it physically. So
but they want him to do the Ugarte thing, you know, the ones, and just be running around. But Ugarte's always out of position, bro. And this is what it is. So again, it's the optics with Kobe. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't look like he's flying around like a crackhead like Mason Mount.
Yes.
It's the optics. Man will turn around and call him lazy. They did the same thing with Paul Pogba, innit? So it's one of them ones where man just need to ignore that. Do you know what I mean? The underlying numbers tell you something completely different.
He covered the most ground against City and Arsenal off the ball. That tells you all you need to know. Alongside playing well. So it goes to show that not only can you be good off the ball, when you get the ball, you can also be good on it. But that's also to Carrick, because he simplified it. He's not covering big spaces. That's also, in particular, the City game, it was when Rodri gets the ball, sprint towards him and close him down. When anyone else has the ball, you drop in and be close next to Casemiro, which makes it tougher. And then you had the two wingers dropping in as well. Then Bruno would drop in as well. And it made it tougher, and they had to send the ball out wide. Simple. It's really not that complicated. And that's credit to Carrick for simplifying it and not trying to do too much. Overlapping centre backs, inverting full backs, pressing on the edge of their box, only one man pressing, not a cohesive press, all that, etc. Playing on a counter attack without your quickest players, all this type of nonsense. Trying to hold on to the ball, but with Bruno in the pivot. All right, man. Okay, whatever. 7-8 defensive players out there. That Leeds lineup that man put out was fucking criminal.
And this is it. So nah, man. Listen, all is good, bruv. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain, bruv. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain, bro. Man just need a dub against Spurs. I think we'll get one as well. And then I can't lie, then it's sensational, bro. Like I don't, who have Villa got?
Villa play I think it's a Bournemouth away. I'll double check that 1 second. Let me have a look. I think it's Bournemouth away. Well, I'll have a look. Let me fix this. Let's see.
I said it's Bournemouth.
Yeah, Bournemouth away. Yeah, I was right. Bournemouth away.
Potentially, even if they get a draw, even if they drop points, like, you know what I'm saying? Even if they drop points, because legit,
it's definitely
one of them ones where Liverpool got City, one of them are dropping points. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where, in an ideal situation, yeah, you know what I'm saying, we keep Liverpool even further away from us, and then on top of that, it's like Villa, we play. So
we do play. We have a good record against Villa as well at Old Team. I'm not very.
That's what I'm saying. So we could dump on them.
We just got to just keep it. I'm just looking at one game at a time, winning. Yeah, just keep the performances levels going, keep winning matches, and keep it going where we're at. That's where I'm at with it. I ain't looking too far ahead, keeping my feet firmly on the ground and seeing what we do. That's where I'm at with it. That's fully where I'm at, and just enjoying the football again. People say, "Oh, why are you so happy?" and why are you smiling? Different energy, all that good stuff. Like, it's because I'm just happy to watch the football team again. Because I was genuinely emotionally disconnected. I was so uninvested, so just didn't care about it. Didn't want to watch. Didn't want to talk. When we was doing this show previously, I didn't want to talk about United. So let's talk about everything else but us. What is there to talk about? Because it was awful. Well, now it's like the love is back, and we're actually picking up performance. We're actually putting in performances and picking up results. So now they continue. That's what we got to do. Continue in that vein.
Brother, this Chelsea lineup, is this a 3-5-2, guys?
Sanchez, Gusto, Fofana, Chalobah, Hato, Kuko.
Because there's no wingers here.
Andre Santos, Enzo. Yeah, he's gone 3-5-2. Go 3-5-2. Yeah. He has gone for it.
Oh, fuck.
No Palmer again. Why has he never played against Arsenal? Where's Palmer? Is he on the bench? Surely he's on the bench. Where's Palmer? This guy never plays against Arsenal. Where is he?
Yeah, that's a mad thing.
Hey, chat, let me know. Where's Palmer? This guy just never plays against Arsenal. What's going on with that? I rate Palmer highly, even though he's not been performing
it's mad defensive, but you know what? They only need one goal or 1-0 to send it to extra time. You know them ones, so they don't need to. They just need to keep it tight early on. Do you know what I mean? So it's not the maddest thing. It's not the maddest thing still.
That's what he's gone for. He's like, make sure we don't concede the first goal.
Yeah.
That's where he's at with it, probably. That's where he's at. What's this?
100%. Yeah, but that sounds like it's going to be a shit game though anyways, because Arsenal are going to be defensive because they've got a lead to defend, and Chelsea look like they're not trying to concede early. So this got stalemate written all over it, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So
come on, Chelsea, man. We need Arsenal out, man.
The game is the game.
We need
that would be the most ideal thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So what do you mean no extra time? What, straight to penalties, you mean?
Straight to pens. Oh, that's what he's going for. Win 1-0 and go pens. That's what he's thinking. That's Liam Racine.
Hey, Madwakey again. Is Saka injured?
Yeah, Saka's injured. He got injured in the warm-up. Yeah, he got injured in the warm-up hamstring.
What, in this warm up?
Nah, no, this warm up. The last game, the Leeds game. That's why Madueke started.
Shit.
Yeah, that's why Madueke started.
Hey, man said injured in a warm up, you know. Fuck, I thought you'd have been back already. You know, Mikel, blood. You know that one.
Yeah, Mikel gonna force him back on the pitch. You know what?
Nah, I ain't watching that game, Woody, bro. You lot are shit, bro. I'm not putting myself through it. You know the ones. I've had a busy day today, brother. I left my house at 11 o'clock. I didn't get home till just before this show, blood. I had a shoot with my brother, blood. So
shit, let's go.
We just been out, blood. You get me? So yeah, man, I've been busy, fam. So I ain't watching this crap, man. Who wants to watch Arsenal, man? You know what I mean? I'll see you guys in May, innit? You know them, man. That's what you, man, said. See you in May. I'll see you in May, blood. Like I don't need to watch them, man. Them man are shit, bro. My team's good again, bro. I don't need to be poisoning, you know what I mean, my football, my football palate, blood, getting ruined by watching Arsenal, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm watching it. I'm with Chelsea, man. I need Arsenal to go out in another semi-final, man. Hey, Chelsea, I'm with you today. I'm with you today.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man said Saka Marino injured. Yeah, bro. So yeah, but man don't need to.
He broke a bone in his foot or something like that, didn't he?
Who, Marino?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. But this is what they're gonna blame when the season crashes down. They're gonna blame injuries, even though they signed like 9 men in the summer, bro.
Nah, we ain't trying to hear all that, man. They got super duper Mick. They on for a quad. Let's do it. Hey, Chelsea, man. Hey, Garnacho, I know you had a stinker, of all stinkers last game, yeah? Your time, man. You scored twice against them at the bridge. Hey, go binge it at the Emirates, man. Go binge it at the Emirates.
Exactly, guys. So, like, it is what it is, bro. Like, man's not. Yeah, but I ain't bothering to watch that rubbish. I'll have it on in the background. Do you know what I'm saying? But man's got a Rants Reacts tonight as well, blood. Another one of these fucking what's it called, blood? Man done the thing with the secret camera thing, the UDY things, innit? Man's gonna do another one because that was fucking. Man's gonna do another one of those today, bruv. Because yeah, that shit was hilarious, bro, and people loved it, innit? The feedback was sick, bruv. People want more of them, so we're gonna run another one tonight, for sure. Because yeah, them things are bogus. I'd never seen them things before, man. Like, brother, this like things getting set up and that secret cameras and that, seeing if their partner's gonna cheat on them and that, brother, it's mad. Broski is scary, bro. No. You know what I'm saying?
Why would you do that to yourself?
Brother, if you saw the fat loser, blood, yeah, that he was like, I think my girl's cheating on me, brother. You didn't even need evidence, bro. Like, if you saw this brer, you would know his girl was cheating, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So
this guy, you have order, but
yeah, so it's peak, fam. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, there's enough of them still. So yeah, man. Yeah, there's loads of stuff, and yeah, the back chat stuff that I've done that will come out on YouTube as well. But you get me, man. Just have to make sure I stagger everything because I got so much stuff that we've done already that's uploaded, and man have to just upload when there's gaps in it. So
yeah, it makes sense.
So man's just gonna release them so there's a steady stream of stuff in it. So we're gonna be doing a Rants Reacts this evening in it. So make sure you're in the Discord, guys. Make sure you're in the Discord so you get the notification for that. You know what I'm saying? What you got coming up as well, my bro?
Yeah, appreciate you for having me first and foremost. As always, big up the chat.
Bro.
You Rants, man, for real. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'm doing this Arsenal Chelsea game, people. So live on the Sarcasm City TV Extra. I'm on the Extra YouTube channel, people. So make sure you subscribe to the main channel, Sarcasm City TV Extra as well. Doing this Arsenal Chelsea matchup, Carabao Cup semi-final second leg, and then back live sports Q&A be like 11:50 p.m. UK, just recapping that game and everything else as well. So yeah, Sarcasm City TV and Sarcasm City TV Extra. Please subscribe to both.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, people, you already know what time it is, bro. You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe. Do you know what I mean? And make sure that you support. Do you know what I'm saying? Support the channels, people. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's been emotional, people. You know what I'm saying? You're doing that today, yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Hey, big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is. Like I said, yeah, the link is pinned in it, but it should be anyway. Make sure that you join the Discord so you get the notifications for the Rants Reacts. And yeah, we'll be back in a little bit, people.
Big up.